Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. And we do it live every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chatmosa. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Friday, January 23rd. It's also National Pie Day. So, what's your favorite pie? Let us know. And you can let us know you tweet me or Blue Sky or even email me at auntie@auntiederek.com. Let us know your favorite pie. I can't decide between if I like sweet potato or egg custard pie more. So I don't know which one is my favorite. But I love them both. Ooh, we have in the chat key lime pie. Ooh, that's a good choice. A man of taste. I love it. But so happy Friday, happy National Pie Day. And with me on the mic, I have some fabulous co-hosts. I have my gorgeous moon, my icy chili, and my Libra queen. Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, all my babies knew that it was National Pie Day. How did they know? Because they subscribed to my mailing list, honey. So come subscribe to a bitch, baby. Come to auntiederek.com, hit that big old subscribe button at the top left, and join my mailing list. It's completely free, and I'll be sure to keep you updated. Well, speaking of being updated, baby, let's go ahead and get y'all updated on the latest celebrity tea. Let's jump right in.
Tea time.
I was gonna say, girl. So yes, it is tea time. Oh, we have a chat. I thought it was Pie Day. Like 3/4. No, they'll have that time in March, honey. We talking about the real pie, the pie that matters. Well, speaking of mattering, honey, it looks like I guess they found it matters that Nicki Minaj keeps her house. Because our first story, y'all see I just shared here by way of TMZ. Nicki Minaj satisfies judgment in civil case, avoids forced sale of house. We have a comment. Yay, no Diddy news. Well, Nicki Minaj will not have to sell her home in order to pay off a bodyguard who her husband, Kenneth Petty, allegedly attacked because the bodyguard's lawyer says the judgment's been satisfied. The rapper's team in court. I'm sorry. The rapper's team is in court Thursday, and we thought they had plans to argue that a judge shouldn't make her sell her Hidden Hills mansion to repay a $500,000 judgment awarded to Thomas Wademuller. However, we talked to Wademuller's attorney, Paul Sasso, before the hearing started, and he told us they plan to tell the judge Nicki has actually satisfied the judgment. The hearing is already over, and it's unclear whether Minaj handed over the whole amount or some percentage of it via a settlement agreement. Sasso apologized to the court, saying saying he had just found out about the settlement at the last minute. In case you missed it, a judge awarded Wademuller $503,318.02 in a default judgment after Nicki and Petty did not respond to a lawsuit he filed against them, alleging Petty assaulted him backstage of one of Nicki's 2019 shows. Nicki has claimed she wasn't informed of the lawsuit by a former business manager, but she was still on the hook for the dough. It's a good thing Nicki paid the judgment, by the way, because the judge admitted the tentative ruling would have required Nicki to sell the house, a calamitous outcome for the pop star. We caught up with Sasso again after the hearing ended, and he reiterated he just came to an agreement with Minaj's team last night, before joking he wouldn't have had anyone show up today if the deal wasn't struck at the 11th hour. He also took Nicki Minaj to task for her controversial political beliefs. They have a clip where you can see what he has to say about it when you're watching this shit. Anywho, Nicki can finally put all this legal drama behind her because because everything's great in her Barbie world. Yeah, you know what, child. Oh, we have a comment. What did Turning Point do? Cash that check. That's what they did. Allegedly. Go ahead, Libra Queen.
Did it. Check from them.
Clearly, I wanted Diddy news over this. But also, that bag of check cleared. That's what happened. I can guarantee the mega checks clearing. It's like, oh, you need a piece. You need some money. Head ass. Allegedly.
Okay.
But bitch, you gotta find me, ho. Allegedly.
You gotta find me like Aaron Hall, honey. Good luck.
But yeah, ain't nobody got time. You know, I would have much preferred Diddy News.
Oh. Well, duly noted. I was actually looking for some. We ain't have any. And I'm guessing he must be on his best behavior, honey, down at Fort Dix, so he can do his time and possibly get released earlier on good behavior. Who knows? Well, honey, let's talk about another Sagittarius, honey. Trey Songz. Girl, how about he is suing the Kansas City Police Department? And y'all see, I just shared here by way of TMZ. Trey Songz sues Kansas City Police over arrest at Chiefs playoff game. Well, Trey Songz is fighting back about an arrest that happened half a decade ago, suing the Kansas City Police Department over an incident at a Kansas City Chiefs NFL playoff game. According to the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Trey claims he was at the AFC Championship game between the Chiefs and Buffalo Bills in January of 2021 and was in his seat at Arrowhead Stadium in Missouri when folks nearby started heckling him because of his celeb status. Trey claims the verbal heckling escalated to threats and harassment, resulting in security and police being called to his seat. And we were the first to obtain video of the police interaction. Thing is, Trey claims when security guards and cops showed up, they failed to protect him from unruly, aggressive, and intoxicated attendees and instead physically assaulted, wrongfully arrested, and handcuffed and detained him in jail. Trey says he was charged with trespassing, resisting arrest, and assaulting a police officer, all of which were ultimately dismissed. In his suit, Trey claims he suffered physical injuries, emotional distress, damage to his professional reputation, and financial losses as a result of the incident. And he claims the Kansas City Police Department used excessive force before wrongfully detaining and arresting him. Trey is seeking unspecified damages, and we've reached out to the Kansas City Police Department. So far, no word back. Well, that is until now because there is actually an update. And the update says a rep for the Kansas City Police Department tells TMZ, generally, we do not comment in pending litigation to ensure fairness for all sides involved. Anything we have previously said on the subject in the process of your reporting is available for use, but nothing further at this time. Interesting. Let's see what we have. We have a comment in the chat. Diddy News is how the web is trolling Ashton Kutcher in promo of his new show. That's a copycat of his ex, Demi Moore, and how he's besties with Diddy, allegedly. Don't about to give a damn about it, honey. Ashton and Demi were said that's so Twitter 2009, Twitter 2010. Like we're so error. But yes, honey, that's very interesting about Trey Songz. Now, he does have a history of getting arrested, and with different police departments, they've all said that he has resisted arrest. But we also know, at the same time, there is a black men are disproportionately affected by policing. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but he might have a point, honey. Especially when all the charges that he was charged with were ultimately dismissed. And then they have it. Now, I didn't see the video. I don't want to see it because, like, I don't even like sports ball. So, what am I going to watch a video about something that's happening in the audience of a sports ball game? But,
Well, doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Yeah. And we know he is a Sagittarius in every aspect of the word, honey. He likes to, according to previous reports, he does like to terrorize. So, terrorize women at that.
Maybe they dismissed it because he was being harassed. I mean, he had a reason to be angry and upset, and they just let it go. Don't mean he didn't do what they said he did. You know what I'm saying? Because fans can be really nasty. They get full of that liquor. I remember one of the football players' wives, because they sit there with their children, their families are like in the front rows, and if their team is losing, I mean, people will lob insults at the families and the kids, and it's just really crazy how people act over sports, you know?
Well, just act in general, because that transfers into everything else. Like, why are people calling Or like if a celebrity gets into it with somebody on social media, then that person starts getting death threats. Like, are y'all okay? Like, I just don't understand that culture of like, are y'all are y'all okay out here? Like, why are y'all hunting down these people's information and then threatening them?
trying to
I've
kill
never
them.
thought of that. That's crazy.
Maybe they are not okay. They're not okay at all. And I told you about the other time, honey, one of my tweets about Drake went viral, and I got a death threat about him. So I was like,
I'm
oh,
like,
okay.
so bye. Come
If
over here if
it's
you want to and get your ass whooped.
listen, I ain't saying look. I ain't saying nothing, so they won't be able to use nothing against me in court.
Okay? You gonna walk over here, but you gonna limp back.
Mhm. You ain't gonna
Somebody,
win back.
somebody just got shot over an argument that was online. I guess they were in the same town. That was on Twitter a couple of days ago, a few maybe last week sometime. I don't know, not that long ago. They showed up
Damn.
to that person's house. It was like, ooh, it's that deep.
It will never be that deep for me, honey. I will block, block, block. Never be that deep for me. Child, speaking of that deep and trash people, honey, because apparently it was that deep for Mr. Corey Holcomb. Now, I don't know. We actually did talk about this briefly about him allegedly assaulting a female comedian outside of a club in a comedy club in I believe L.A. Well, we actually have more information about that, and they have footage of that shit. And when I tell you, Corey Holcomb, you bitch ass nigga, you bitch ass nigga. Y'all see, I just shared here by way of TMZ, and you should see where it says video allegedly shows comedian, and they use that very generously. But Corey Holcomb punches female comic in the face. And I'm going to share my screen. Trigger warning because you're going to pretty much see her outside. They get into a heated argument. Corey walks up and punches her in the face, and then the dudes around him kind of rough him up a bit. They don't beat his ass hard enough for my liking, but I mean, at least they stepped in and did something. But give me 1 second. Let me share my screen.
You know what? He wasn't even funny back in the day, fucker. Oh,
Ever.
sorry. Suck a shit. Ugh.
And y'all see it was the busy room who posted the footage. So let's watch it here. And there's no sound, so you just see they just look like they're having a discussion. He was alleging that, what was not captured on video was that she was aggressive towards him first. But look how he walk up on and punches her. You see that shit? And they step in though, but just not. They should have stomped his ass to the ground, honey.
She was aggressive.
That's what he claimed.
He hit him. I mean, did any of that aggression show physical contact? Come on, man.
Where? Where? In the moment that he does that, where was she aggressive?
Mm.
Because he alleges that what was not captured on video is that he had his back turned and she was hitting him or some shit like that. I don't know if I believe that, but
When? Okay,
exactly.
well, why didn't you do it then? Why did you wait 30 minutes later to hit her?
Mm,
Whatever. Lying ass. That's a lie.
nah, I concur. And then it goes on. This is the girl here. Her name is Christina Payne. She's hit with the Andre 3000.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes on. TMZ broke the story when all of this went down in December 2024. Law enforcement sources told us Corey had punched her over a month-long feud between the comedians. This video obtained by the Busy Room plays out exactly as the incident was described to us. Immediately after Corey punched Christina, a bunch of guys jumped him, slammed him to the ground, and apparently beat him until he was able to escape. Christina filed a battery report with the LAPD, but Corey was never arrested. In fact, 2 months later, he attempted but failed to get a temporary restraining order against her, claiming Christina put hands on him first while his back was turned to her.
Mm.
Corey claimed she also trash talked him, saying, "Your mama's a bitch and your dick ain't shit." He clearly knew this video existed because in court docs, he accused Christina of giving TMZ a clip that only showed his aggression and not hers. We never published or even received any such video. We reached out to him to see if his story changed. No word back yet. Bitch ass nigga. Mm, girl, bye.
Yeah, I bet she didn't punch him like he punched her. She might have, you know how you poke a person with your finger if you mad at him or whatever. She might have done something like that. I doubt she like physically attacked him, you know. But I wasn't there, so that's just my opinion.
I doubt it. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, because my loud didn't pop back up. So, anyways, whew, he is like top tier trash man on the planet right now. He is the epitome of pitiful. The epitome of pitiful. Just ain't got shit going on, blaming everybody else, especially women, for all his downfalls. He's such trash. And if anybody is out there giving him some coochie, you need to do better for yourself, okay?
He probably ain't getting none. That's probably why he got so triggered when she said your dick ain't shit. Like, damn, is there some truth to that? Let me help it. You don't say that out loud, girl. Fuck
You
no.
do. Oh,
A
fuck
trash
ass.
dick.
And his mama's a bitch, clearly, because she raised a piss poor ass motherfucker.
Baby, I remember he followed me because he actually used to follow like a lot of people on Twitter. He followed me, girl. I blocked that ass so fast because he was one of the people doing rape jokes, and I was not rocking with that. Absolutely
Oh
not.
my god.
So,
Oh, he's a trash human. Oh, he's a trash
mhm.
human. I don't
And
even follow
back
him to
in
even know he
2012.
did that. That is disgusting.
Mhm.
Oh,
Rape and joke don't even go together. Fuck
don't
that.
even go that fucking together at all. They, ugh. This one, if he fall off a long cliff, I would not be upset.
I didn't see nothing. If I saw him fall, I didn't see nothing.
Guys didn't see a damn thing.
Not a thing. Matter of fact, y'all know I need new glasses, honey. I ain't been to the eye doctor in 6 years.
He is something. Ugh. Ugh.
Mhm. Well, enough about that fuck nigga. Let's talk about two niggas fucking honey. Um, Deion Sanders and Carucci, baby.
Oh
And
Lord. Is she pregnant?
well,
Jesus.
no, I don't.
Oh,
And I honestly don't
oh
think that's
Lord.
gonna happen, honey.
I hope not.
But we have this story here from TMZ. Deion Sanders praises girlfriend Karuchi Tran and says she's added so much to my life. And baby, look at him just grinning ear to ear, honey. I know
I'm
that's right.
sure he probably siphoning off the good youth off of her. Oh, girl, do better. He's
Mm,
he's taking all your youth. Ugh, ugh,
no, he
ugh.
not.
Uh, okay. I forget
Well,
you like senior citizens.
Andrew,
tired of
baby,
them young rappers that's beating her ass, so this might be the best move for
You mean one singer
her.
that is known for aggressively. Well, shit, you know what? He aggressive to men and women.
Well,
He's
mhm.
got
not
problems.
just that. I mean, as far as messing around with different women, and she just be
Oh
part of
yeah.
the stable and not somebody cherished. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Listen,
I'm like, does
when he
Dion have
tried
a
to be
good
aggressive
record?
with honey, was Frank Ocean, baby, and Frank Ocean had goons. So,
He
allegedly,
dated Frank Ocean?
no. Chris Brown tried to be aggressive with
Uh,
him.
what,
And,
what, you,
it was the whole thing.
you know that fool ain't got the good sense that God gave him. Lord have mercy.
And we have a question asking in the chat saying, "Wait, is she the lady connected with Chris Brown?" Yep, she's the very same, and she's actually made a name for herself. I think she's a pretty good actor. I like her. I loved her in Claws.
Me
Yeah,
Um,
too.
she definitely jumped into the acting. So she took that fame and kind of flipped it.
she took it very serious, and I think I remember hearing don't quote me on this, but I think I remember hearing Niecy Nash said that she helped her get like acting lessons or something like that.
Oh
I
yeah.
think so. I think Macy kind of really kind of helped usher her along.
We have a question in the chat asking, "Is she his caregiver?"
Exactly, she is.
Baby, she his caregiver, his lover, and his secretary, honey. Working every day
Ew.
of the week.
Uh, that sounds exhaustive. Oh.
Mm-mm, honey, I look if she anything like me, baby, she having the time of her life right now, and I love it for her. Well, Deion Sanders is finally opening up about his relationship with Karrueche Tran, and he's crediting her for taking his life to the next level. The Pro Football Hall of Famer and Colorado Buffaloes head coach talk about the actress slash model on his latest episode of We Got Time Today with Roxy Diaz. And we're gonna talk about her after this. Where he explained what he loves about his new partner. Um, Good woman, good person, Sandra says about Tran. She's added so much to my life and my days and my moments. I'm smiling. Clearly, the happiness is mutual. Tran has been clearly happy ever since the couple confirmed their dating rumors on Shiloh Sanders' holiday blog. In fact, Tran was in great spirits when TMZ Sports caught up with her this week at LAX and talked about her Christmas with Dion and his family. He also got to meet her loved ones. It was a great holiday to spend with both families, Tran said. It was great, much needed step. I'm happy it happened. Tran also talked about Dion's kids referring to her as stepmom and how she sometimes calls them stepsons, which she says is all in good fun. Overall, Tran says things with Sanders are great, and judging by that grin on his face, he's loving it too. And I think let me share my screen. The grin they talking about, baby, ear to ear, honey.
Well,
Let me
she's a pretty girl. He should be
mhm.
happy.
Look at that. I know. Get that dick, girl. I know that's right.
Is it still getting up? Yeah.
Girl.
Well, it's
I
probably,
mean,
with his complications, it's probably not, but that mouth still work.
yeah, okay.
But you gotta
But
come
if they
if I
happy,
want be one, okay?
if they happy, girl, okay.
They
Oh
look
no,
happy. They look happy.
They look
girl, just
very
make
happy.
sure you get dewormed. Mm.
Oh my god!
Okay, I'm going on mute.
Do you know I used to hear that all the time? Y'all know my dating history, so I used to hear that. Like, girl, you got to get checked for worms, girl.
So wrong. Y'all so wrong for that.
Look, we like what we like,
Look
and if
here,
look,
look
and you need
here.
worms to go fishing, don't you?
Ew.
Mhm.
Well, she happy, they happy. I guess everybody happy. The family love her, so that's cool. Her family loves her. Hey, everybody happy. God bless. Amen.
Hey, I love it for her. I just can't wait for it to happen to me. Girl, I could not wait to talk about this next story, honey.
What
Baby.
Roxy didn't do. What Roxy did.
Oh,
Jesus.
well, no, and thank you for reminding me because she's such a non-fat. But so you remember we actually did talk about her, her and Anthony Anderson stepping out
Mhm.
and so it looks like they have confirmed that they are a couple. He
We
was
don't
Well,
care.
duh. Well,
exactly.
we knew that.
We
Oh,
do
nobody
not
knew. We
care.
just friends. We friends. I was like, first of all, the way he handled that, I felt like, dude, that is not what you say, and
Hey,
we know
that's
that's
why
your
I need
girl.
to get an official link for this story because I knew my people would not. Because as much as I don't, y'all don't care, and I could even care less. Honey. When it comes to Roxy and her dating history, mm-mm,
Ugh.
I don't
Just
even
post
want
the
to
link and let's go. Let's next story.
I
Thanks.
don't even have a link, girl. I ain't even get one. I ain't even put it on my notepad.
Don't even worry about.
Okay, well
Okay,
that's
well,
fine. You ain't even
okay, they confirmed
we
their
keep
little
it
relationship that
Hey,
we already knew. Amen.
we can
mhm.
keep it
Yay.
moving.
And if I had to take a guess, I would bet good money if I had it that she was fucking around with him when he was married. Anywho,
Probably.
Ooh,
but baby,
ooh,
speaking of marriages, honey, or speaking of baby, Jaimin Hosu. Have y'all heard about? Well,
ooh.
first of all, his fine ass, honey. But
Who?
y'all heard about him and what's been going on with him and his child's mom?
I
No,
don't
who
even know
is
who that
he?
is.
Oh, you know
Who?
who Jaimin is, honey. Kimura's ex baby, who was in
Oh, the
Beauty
African.
Shop.
Oh. Okay, what's going on with
Girl, it's going on, honey. So I had this story in two parts. So this first one, Jamin Hosu's baby mama arrested for allegedly assaulting him.
him? Ooh, is
Yes,
she
honey.
white? Is she a
No,
white
she's
lady?
not. Mm-mm.
Oh.
She's very black. She's gorgeous too. And we're gonna talk about her in the next story. But this one says Jamin Hosu told cops his baby mama hit him in the face after he told her to vacate his Atlanta townhouse, and she's since been arrested for the assault. According to new legal docs obtained by TMZ, Jamin went to police back in December and claimed his ex-girlfriend, Reza Simpson, with whom he shares two children, struck his face with a closed fist after he tried to kick her out of a residence he owns. The Atlanta Police Department says Jamin told cops their kids were upstairs in the house when their mother allegedly hit their father. And police say Jamin told them the children did not see the alleged assault, but may have heard it. Fast forward to Friday, Atlanta Police Department executed an arrest warrant at the same home and took Simpson into custody for simple assault and obstruction for allegedly providing false information when confronted by officers, both misdemeanors. Excuse me. Cops say Simpson's kids were with her when she got busted, and officers say they heard the children crying in the background when they banged on the front door. We've reached out to Simpson and Jimen's reps for comment. So far, no word back. So yeah. So from what I understand, this looks like this is a because it looks like he actually did want her out of the home back in December. And this is what started the argument because according to this next story that I have from TMZ, let me grab it here. And it looks like she was about to go on vacation. She was still coming in through the garage or whatever. He was telling her he was going to change the code in the garage so that way, she couldn't get in. So she's like, give me the keys because I don't want to have to go through this. I'm gonna have to call the police when I come back, from vacation, da 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 da. So y'all see, I just shared this next TMZ article, Jamin Hosu's and baby mama tense argument recorded, and they have the audio. We won't listen to the entire audio because it's about like close to 5 minutes long. But I'm going to fast forward through the few. But what you do hear is her repeatedly asking for her keys, and he just kind of gets fed up with her. So, well, first of all, so we can have a clear understanding of what's going on in the background because this TMZ actually did do a great job breaking this down. So, Jamin Hosu's baby mama is calling BS on the reports he made to cops, and she's got audio. She says shows her calm and cool while he tried to kick her out of their shared home. Riza Marie recorded her conversation with Jamin prior to her arrest for assault, telling us she was headed to Miami on a trip to get away from the tension in her relationship when she got a text from Jamin demanding she vacate the property. Despite separating about 2 years ago, Marie says the two have been living together until December 2nd when she says he took her keys and wouldn't give them back. They say, listen to the clip for yourself. Riza repeatedly asks for her keys back, telling Jamin he doesn't have the right to boot her from her residence and explaining she'll call the cops if he keeps refusing. While it's hard to hear Jamin in much of the recording, there are moments where he seems to vent his frustrations, even referring to her as a bitter fucking divorce person before yelling at her to get out. Riza tells us she was standing at the door of Jamin's G-Wagon during this argument, keeping the door from closing by standing in it. She claims Jamin kept trying to close the door on her, so she put her arm out to block the door from hitting her and insists she never thought she hit him or that he was injured. After their argument, Riza says she went to her room to get away from Jamin, who then threw her keys under the door. He then left to make a report to Atlanta cops, Riza says. In alleged text, Jamin has no issue with the kids staying, but Riza isn't welcome in the house anymore. And he plans to change the security code and the garage code. Worth noting, Riza tells us she plans to present the audio to defend herself in court. She says, my only intention for my family has always been privacy, respect, and healthy communication. Jamin is not my enemy. He is the father of my two beautiful toddlers. I have consistently aimed to support, empower, and collaborate with him, both within and beyond our relationship. She continues, it is devastating when a family unit is torn apart as the children ultimately suffer the most. I have made many attempts to engage in healthy communication and foster unity with the hopes of moving our family forward in a productive and peaceful way. I sincerely hope we can find a place of balance and unity in the near future, not only for our own peace, but for the well-being of our beautiful son and daughter. We've reached out to reps for Jamin. So far, no word back. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. The first thing I'm going to show y'all is the text messages she's referring to. where he pretty much said, "Girl, you got to go. I don't know where you gonna go, but you got to get up out of here." And it starts by saying this, hello, as we are now in December, I need to address several important matters. I have now spent a year and a half living out of a suitcase, and it has become urgent for me to establish a stable, safe, and peaceful home environment for the children and myself. I am moving forward with the steps necessary to make that happen. You have chosen not to sign the paternity documents, and I respect that this is your decision. However, I also need to address ongoing issues in the residence, including the use of my personal belongings, such as wine, champagne, clothing, and underwear, without my permission. This has made the living situation uncomfortable and unsustainable. Additionally, the disruptive and alarming intrusions that occur during the early hours of the morning around 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. are creating an environment that is neither safe nor conductive to rest for the children and me. This cannot continue. He goes on to say, beginning of the first week of December, the security system and garage gate opener will be changed. I will also be moving into the master bedroom. The children are, of course, welcome to live here comfortably until you have arranged your own accommodations. You may visit them at your convenience, but visits will need to take place outside of my residence. Thank you for understanding. Baby,
Wow.
it sounds like he's fed up. Like, girl, you got to go. Now, the kids can be here. And when you come to visit, you can't come in the house. You got to be outside my residence.
Why? I don't know why people put themselves in these type of positions. I don't know.
You
And maybe
can't
that's just
gotta
me
go.
and my triggers, because I'm like, I ain't gonna be nowhere where it's gonna be a position where you could put me out or have some. Mm-mm.
But it's illegal
Mhm.
what he's trying to do. You can't just put somebody out if they live there. You have
That's
to
true.
evict them. You can't just tell her she got to go, and that's where she's been living.
Yeah.
So yeah, what he's trying to do is illegal.
Mhm. And
I
based
wonder
off of
what
the
the laws in Atlanta.
right, based off of what we hear, it looks like the audio kind of confirms her side of things, right? But it does sound like I'm gonna play it, then I'm gonna like fast forward about 2 minutes.
But did she hit him? No.
It possibly because it cuts off. It looks like things got heated, but it sounds like he possibly was antagonizing her. And y'all gonna hear for yourself. Let me.
Okay, so go ahead and if you would please give me my keys back to the resident. Listen to what I'm saying, Jaimin. I am leaving now. I'm leaving in about an hour. I will not be back for some time. So if you could give me the keys now so that we can handle this the right way. You are one bitter. I'm not bitter, and we're not divorced. We were never married. I'm not bitter. The way you've been treating and disrespecting me. We're not divorced. We're not divorced. We were never married. Can I please have the keys to my residence? Can I please have the keys to my residence? It's not an issue. There's no issue between us. There's no issue. You still have access to the garage. Listen to what I'm saying, and you're changing the garage access. I'm not going to be here this week. Can I please have my keys, and we can move on? So can I please have the keys? You have access to the garage. Listen to what I'm saying, Jaimin. I'm leaving this week, and I'm not going to be coming back for at least a few weeks. So I need my keys to the residence in which I live at. I don't want to have to bring the police here. That's going to be embarrassing, and it's not necessary that we even do that. I'll leave your keys. Huh? I'll leave your keys on the table. But okay? I'm leaving. Get the hell out of my way. I'm leaving in the next hour. Yes, it won't be come on. And I will, but I need the keys to my residence now before I leave. You have to move. This is my residence. I've been living here for 4 years. This is my residence. I've been living here for 4 years. If you would please give me the keys before you leave so that I don't have to encumbrance you later on and I don't have to embarrass the house. Wearing my clothes and all that, you have some nerve. Simon, I don't want to bring the police back here later. That's embarrassing. I'll leave your keys to the table. Get the out of my face. Can you please give me the keys now? I'm not going to be here for them later. That's what I'm telling you. I will leave you. Listen to what I'm saying. I heard what you said. I'm going to be here. Okay, well, I need the keys to the residence. I cannot leave. My kids are here.
So you see how you heard towards the end of the audio that it looks like it sounds like things that's where things got physical.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't just put. She's been living there 4 years. You can't just put somebody out. You got to evict them. You can't just do that. I understand he's fed up and all of that, but legally, he was wrong. He had to. She has to live there
Mm-hmm.
until he can legally remove her.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I would have been gone. If this been going on a year, I couldn't have been in no damn place for a year where don't nobody, I'm not wanted. Like, ugh, I don't know how y'all be living like that for so long.
So
Mm-mm.
we had a comment in the chat that initially thought he was Heidi Klum's ex Seal, but no, she was,
Oh yeah,
but no, that's
he
not
does
Sarah
African.
Simon. She says that he does have a famous ex though. Yes, he does. His famous ex is Kamora Lee Simmons. They were together for. I think they
And
even
they
had
have
a
a
child.
kid.
They had a son together. Yeah, that's who was
Yeah,
in
they got a kid.
that picture. Because he's grown. He's older now. That young
Well,
man.
yeah, he's not a kid. Yeah.
I
Hmm.
mean, she got two
Child.
kids. It's not like she's just living there. They have two children living there.
Girl, but a
So
whole year, and y'all know y'all ain't been. Girl, you could have found you a
she
place
she
a
working
And
long
to
time
find a
ago.
place.
hey,
Huh?
oh, look, you even said it. Look, you wear my fucking shirt. You got some nerve. Well, he is.
Okay, cause girl, go, like I don't know. I just,
Jamin, I can't
I
look
can't.
because you know what? If I was her too, I would. Were you not here? I sleep in your t-shirt. I wish you were
Ew,
here. Like,
ew,
He
ew.
probably been asking her to leave. He's fed up. He's probably been telling her she needs to move out. She's not trying to move out.
And that is the crazy thing. I don't know how y'all love drama. I can't be somewhere where don't nobody want me, and
he
I
is.
can't live comfortable. Like, girl, you should
He's
have
sick of
been
her,
left.
girl. The quiet as it kept, it's probably another woman involved, to be honest. Because if she was sitting there this whole time, right, this whole years, right, because they got separated, what, 2 years ago? She says they're not even officially married in the audio. He says, you my wife or whatever, but she says, we're not even married, so we can't get divorced because we're not married. She's been staying there, and now all of a sudden he wants to out, probably got some new pussy. The kids can stay, but you got to go, girl. Yeah, we have a comment. Oh, crap, yes, she was there for that long after they
Girl,
separated.
you should have been gone. There was plenty of time for you to leave and get you a place so you could be comfortable, and for your kids. What are you doing? Like,
Wearing his t-shirt and drinking his wine and begging for her key.
I don't know. Is this an audition to be on Housewives or something, or one of them shows? Cause girl, why you want
But
all this drama?
he said his underwear, like she been wearing his underwear.
And
That's
girl,
crazy.
she probably
Probably them
wearing it
boxers. Them boxers.
and wearing it and
Mm.
sniffing it too, girl. I don't blame her. He fine.
He is fine.
Well, he ain't that damn fine.
Well, no,
He
no,
ain't that damn fine.
no, no. Jamin is gorgeous.
Oh, he's that damn fine, honey.
So yeah, that's why she putting up with her. Let me put up with this bullshit with this gorgeous man
Yeah,
and
she
wear
wants
his
to stay
t-shirt.
there. She wants
Yes,
to stay there. She probably know he got somebody else, and she pussy blocking.
yep, probably. Yep, because the fact that you can stay here, it was the whole you because now you can't even come into the house to visit the kids. The
Yeah,
kids can stay, but
that's
you got like,
cold.
yeah, like that ain't. Mm-mm.
I don't even want you across the threshold.
So she possibly did hit him, but he possibly did call the police, as an attempt to say that she, things probably got had a little scuffle because she alleges that there was a scuffle. She tried to block, him from his G wagon or whatever,
Yeah,
and now
yeah,
he's
she
saying
probably
she
hit
hit
him.
her.
Yeah, she hit him.
Probably.
She was mad.
Hmm. Well, speaking of mad honey, let's talk about 21 Savage and Fabio Foreign. Now, I thought Fabio Foreign was supposed to be going to that $10,000 rehab that I knew was bullshit from the very beginning. But they still, they still fighting over that fuck the streets message. And you see why I have here, by way of hot new hip hop, 21 Savage and Fabio Foreign trade brutal disses over fuck the streets message.
Oh Lord, they're so corny.
Fabio, you a grown ass man, dog. Like, oh my. Anyway, 21 Savage is trying to work out issues between various Atlanta rappers, but that's also gotten him in beef with folks like Fabio Foreign. He's one of the few MCs who don't support 21's Fuck the Streets message, recently criticizing his perspective during an interview with DJ Academics. What's making you think Savage is a street nigga? Fabio remarked as caught by Best Point of View TV on Twitter. He says, fuck the streets. Street nigga where? In Atlanta? How come 6ix9ine can diss 21 Savage so much? You saying you a street nigga? Niggas don't play with him. Them niggas is all cap. Trust me. It's all show. It's all smoke and mirrors. As caught by Live Bites on Instagram, 21 Savage responded to this criticism with a social media rant. Stop saying my motherfucking name, he stated. Don't think because a nigga trying to change. If your ass 35 or older and you been trying to rap since you was 17, don't say nothing to me about the streets. You don't know nothing about the streets. You ain't did nothing in the streets. Y'all niggas keep talking about all that fuck the street shits. Y'all niggas still would get y'all asses whooped. Niggas acting around this bitch looking for clout. Nigga old as hell, poor as a motherfucker, talking about who a street nigga in a motherfucking state, in another state. Let's see. It goes on to say, y'all niggas ain't seen enough in the streets to even feel how I feel about the streets, he continued. I don't give a fuck about what your hood done did. Y'all niggas asses better stick to rapping. Always talking about another nigga. Fabio Foreign, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Pussy ass nigga. There go your clout. Help you get your streams up. Washed up ass nigga, broke ass nigga, talking all that tough ass shit in that interview. You a bitch, pussy. I'll slap the shit out of you. Do not get this shit twisted. I'm trying to change my life. I'm trying to save the streets. I'm trying to stop all this crazy shit that be going on. This unnecessary shit. I'm trying to be part of the solution. But don't get it twisted for a second. Do not think shit is sweet. I ain't even saying no other nigga name. Then the Brooklyn drill rapper responded to 21 Savage on his Instagram story on Friday morning, January 23rd, as caught by Kirko on Twitter. I said what I said, he wrote. No back and forth with a nigga who said fuck the streets. Nigga a bitch, eat a dick pussy, and he tagged 21 Savage. For those unaware, Fabio is against Savage's Fuck the Streets movement because he feels it disrespects the context folks in the streets grew up in and ignores the community and lifestyle they formed from it. He and a few other rap artists believe that the streets got them to where they are today. So they don't want to turn their back on it, even if 21 is actually promoting a different interpretation. Oh, Fabio Foreign, child.
The fuckery that just transpired. Ugh, these niggas is too old for this. Oh my god.
No, when I was reading the response, I sound like I was auditioning for a Tubi movie.
You were.
For
You
Street Nigga
almost went
number
into
3.
your 21 Savage voice. You almost did it. I
I,
could hear it.
I almost did, but I was like, you know what? I would have to stick to it and commit to it. And this is a long ass quote, so let me just you.
I heard it. I heard it. I said, oh, and then, yeah. Child, they are so exhausting. Please go away. Go to rehab.
For
Whatever.
real. You already done spent $10,000 on it. You better go to that damn rehab.
And then you over there, academic. Oh, child, the fuckery.
I think it's time for the Aries to have a meeting. Fabio, he reps being an Aries to its fullest. He loves being, so do I. But when you do things like this, when you do clownery like this, I don't know. We might have to have a meeting, y'all. So, oh, this next story is so sad, y'all. So a sports ball player who used to play for who played for the NFL, Kevin Johnson, he unfortunately has been found dead at only
Wait, I'm
55 years
sorry.
old.
You went out a little bit. Was that just for me?
Oh, I'm sorry if I went out, so I'll repeat. But a former NFL player by the name of Kevin Johnson had was found dead at only 55 years old.
Oh, that's
Yep,
sad.
and it is. And y'all see, I just shared by way of TMZ that says former Philadelphia Eagles player Kevin Johnson's death investigated as a homicide. So, former NFL player Kevin Johnson, a member of the Philadelphia Eagles and Oakland Raiders, passed away this week. TMZ Sports has learned he was 55 years old. Johnson was found dead near a homeless encampment in LA on Tuesday. According to the medical examiner, his cause of death was listed as blunt head trauma and stab wounds. The Los Angeles Sheriff Department is investigating it as a homicide. Family members and childhood friends mourned the loss on social media, including his son. Johnson was born and raised in Southern California and started his college football career at Los Angeles Harbor College before transferring to Texas Southern. The New England Patriot took Johnson with the 86th pick in the 1993 NFL draft, but he was released in August that same year. He eventually made his debut with the Eagles in the 1995 season, and he made the most of his 11 game appearances, including 6 sacks, 19 tackles, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. He suited up for the Eagles again in 1996, recording 1 sack and 14 tackles in 12 games before being released in December of that season. Johnson also spent a year with the Oakland Raiders before taking his talents to the Arena Football League. He won a championship with the Orlando Predators in 1998. And may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace indeed. I'm sorry to hear. And they said blunt trauma to the head and stab wounds. My God. Near a homeless encampment. And also, let's talk about that name, the Orlando Predators. Are they still around? Because y'all need to change that name. What the fuck?
No, Orlando does not have a football team unless
Okay.
that's uh the like a below league. I forget what the other league is called.
I think it's
Um,
called the Arena Football League or
yeah,
AFL.
arena football. Yeah, that may be a name on the arena
Let
football
me see if they still
league.
around because I'm gonna write an angry letter like a white woman, and y'all need to change that name. That is not cute.
That is kind of who thought that was a good idea. Yeah.
Hell yeah, they still around.
Ooh, that's an ugly name.
Mm-mm. Y'all need to change that, girl. Y'all need to have a meeting, honey.
The Predators. Yeah, that
Mm-mm.
is a. Eesh. That doesn't sound very good.
Ooh, this next story, honey. Are y'all familiar with the actress Alana Ubach? You probably don't know her by name, but I'm sure y'all know this girl because she was in a
What?
lot of our favorites.
You
Oh,
sure we know this girl with no picture is crazy.
Positively sure.
Well,
Cause
can we
she,
see who this is
we
before
sure
we?
can.
Because I'm a visual learner. I'm a visual person.
Well, she actually, the reason we brought her up because she actually had a thing with a Lyft driver, honey. And y'all
Oh,
see
this
her
is she was
picture.
in. Damn, she aged.
Oh my God.
Woo Lord.
Oh
Is this
my
the girl
God.
that was in shit. Hey, reckon you're so fine, you're so fine, you're blind. Hey, make it.
No, no,
What's the
not
fuck?
Bring It On. She was in Sister Act 2. She was the one saying the
Oh,
love boat.
oh no, I don't
Um,
know who this is then. Sorry.
she was also in Legally Blonde. She played one of Elle's friends.
Oh, she was a minor role? Baby, I don't remember her.
No, not minor, not too much on her. And
Well, what was a memorable line from her? Because when do it becomes? Because
honey,
oh
I'm
my
looking
God.
at her repertoire and I'm like,
don't know
Y'all,
nothing about her. Because she did
um,
Ben and Snap. What you mean?
wow.
I don't know her.
Well,
Uh,
and she plays whose mom she plays in Euphoria. I forget who mom she plays in Euphoria because the
oh,
show ain't been
Girl,
she's
out
I
in
in.
real
definitely don't
long.
remember her from that. So
She's not
hang it
even
out,
listed in Euphoria. That's not under her thing.
hang it out flat screen. We don't know who
Oh
she is.
my God. Hold on, let me Google this real quick.
Now
Euphoria.
we
Oh,
gotta
baby.
Google. Now we gotta Google
Because she
it.
played one of the girls' mama. I forget which one. It was a major
Right.
role.
A minor. A minor.
An
A minor.
amazing role. Being
And
us,
amazing.
huh?
It can't be that amazing. We don't know who she is.
Poor
Oh, she was the
baby.
drunk mama. She was the
Yeah.
drunk. Oh, well, I still don't know
Oh
who
my
she is.
God.
Look, I'm trying to look through her repertoire, and I'm like,
And I'm looking
Oh,
at pictures of her right now, and baby couldn't recognize her from like I don't even know who that woman is. Can't recognize her from
well,
a
I
clip.
said correctly. I
Oh,
thought
wait
y'all.
a minute. Hold up. First of all, second of all, and third of all, bitch, now she got the same birthday as me, but
Ow.
uh-oh.
no. Hell no. Because I don't know her. I still don't know her.
I mean, she looks vaguely familiar. Okay, all
Vaguely.
right.
Very vague. Because I definitely thought this was the girl from fucking Bring It On. The gymnastics girl. So
No, that's not her.
sorry to that woman.
That was Eliza Dushku.
Right. And then we
Why you
like
know
her.
all these
We are like
names by
Eliza.
heart? I'm like,
Because
who?
Exactly.
she used to go with my man, my man, my man, Rick Fox.
Oh,
She used to go with
okay.
Rick Fox.
Not this girl, another person, right?
I
Everybody
know the
want to give it
other
to Rick
girl, the
Fox now.
Elijah. How you say her name? Come on.
Dushku. Mm-hmm.
Douche
I don't.
coo. What the? I don't know.
Oh
God
my
bless.
God.
I'm sorry to be. I'm sorry to
So
be
much
that
is
queen,
going
but I
on right now.
don't know.
Excuse us while we have this neurospicy moment because this is what's happening right now.
And Alana, sweetie, I am so sorry. Now, they don't know you, but I know and I love you, honey.
My bad.
Girl, I mean, the only thing I know you for now is that you got the same birthday as me, but I'm really not going to remember because my birthday is more important than yours
I
to
know
me.
that's right.
Wow. Queen
But
took it to the
cheers.
next level.
She is actually going, she had a crazy incident with a Lyft driver. Well,
Oh,
because y'all know
what?
how Uber actually has that service where you can deliver packages or have a package delivered by way of Uber or
Correct.
Yeah.
So a Lyft driver actually claimed that he can do that for her, but Lyft doesn't offer that service.
Oh.
So and this story starts off
Oh,
by
so
saying,
she's not smart? Oh, wow.
well,
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
want to say it out loud.
You didn't want to say it out loud? You just said it. She not smart. Wow. She's embarrassing. We don't have the
Literally
same
like,
birthday, y'all. We do not
literally
have.
like, give me my birthday back, girl.
We do not have the same birthday. I don't know when she was born, but it wasn't on my birthday. The fuck?
Oh, well, Euphoria star Alana Ubach says a Lyft driver told her that he would deliver a package for her, and she says she took him at his word, but he never showed up at the destination, and she tells us she had over $1,000 cash inside. Alana tells TMZ this week a Lyft driver in Hollywood promised her the rideshare app handles package delivery. So she sent him off with a parcel containing a bunch of money wrapped up in paper towels and tape. But after that, she says he ghosted her.
Listen, can I just pause the story, bitch? You sent $100,000 via a Lyft driver that was wrapped in tape and paper towels,
Well,
and
not a
I'm
hundred
pretty
thousand, just 1,000.
well $1,000 shit, $1,005 whatever ma'am. Why? I just need to understand what was the
Ah,
reason you couldn't tell these people. I mean, that these people, who are you sending the money to? Why would you do this? And did you tell that person that you were sending money? Because I feel like that's what she did. I feel like she opened up her goddamn mouth. Bitch, they don't even offer the service. You not smart on several different levels. And I just
oh,
feel like what's going on over there?
on your
All the
Okay.
birthday,
digital
girl.
ways to send money, and she sent it wrapped in paper towel. That don't even make no
Listen, I
damn
feel like a health and wellness needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to go check in on
right.
her because she got a little COVID, a little long COVID or something.
So,
Because what
Oh,
you
oh,
mean,
that was stupid.
ma'am?
yeah. Now, the actress says on the app, it looked like the driver got near the final destination and then turned his phone off. And the person expecting the package waited outside for 45 minutes after the scheduled drop off to no avail.
She was trying to get some drugs.
Oh, Al- Alana says she called Lyft to complain and was told they don't deliver packages. She says that means the driver was lying. But she says Lyft told her that they contacted him and he denied any knowledge or involvement.
Well, of
So she
course.
ordered a regular lift. So you mean
Mm-hmm.
to tell me she ordered a regular lift and was like, "Hey, bro, I'm not getting in this lift with you, but can you take this down the street for me, bitch?
Yeah,
I know you fucking lying.
that
I
sounded
health
illegal.
and wellness and me. Somebody go check in on her.
That's some
Her
illegal
family,
shit.
her friends need to go check in on her because bitch, have you are off your rocker,
Yeah.
ma'am.
That person didn't want that transaction recorded. That's some illegal shit right there.
Mhm.
That's on her, bitch. You ordered a regular fucking lift and said, "Hey, bro, hey, sir, good sir, fine sir. Um, can you by chance take this package cross town for me?"
Wrapped
So
in
now
paper towels.
I
Right.
believe she was trying to buy drugs.
She was
What?
buying some kind of drugs. You can't convince me not. But also too, bitch. What do you mean that the person was waiting outside? What do you mean?
They will wait for that
What
delivery, honey.
what do you mean? So what conversation did you have with this driver that would even get him to do this in the first place? Oh,
But
I'm gonna give you a
why
hundred
neither
percent
one of
tip.
y'all have cars or
Listen,
what the
they
heck?
this is why I say she got long COVID or something's going on. She needed health and wellness going on. How old is she? She was born in 75.
She's 50. Mm-hmm.
50 a 50-year-old woman is having she got dementia or something.
Oh,
The brain cells is not brain celling, okay? You can't it's not a service offered in the app. You just came up with it on your own, like, damn, I could do this, ma'am. And then had the nerve to call Lyft and be like, bruh, I
And
told
told
your driver
everybody.
to do something that is not a part of his motherfucking job. And he stole my shit. Bitch, get off the line. Next story.
look. That,
We ain't got no gavel. Where's the cut the clip? Next story.
and the gag is that's what it says in the comments. So we have a comment saying she gave someone cash for a delivery. Shaking my head. Next story, please.
Hello, thank
And,
you.
and the
Thank
person that
you,
wrote that
Jesus.
is actually a California native. So I am
Oh,
hollering, honey.
Hello. Baby, this is not the 90s. No cash on the delivery. Please, ma'am. Go to hell.
And this
oh,
is what
that's
because one of y'all
embarrassing.
had questions about like why was it? So this is so and it gets even weirder. It says the reason Alana was sending so much cash, her sister died in November, whose bills are piling up, and she has some issues paying past due bills with a check. She filed a police report for grand theft, and LAPD confirms to TMZ they are investigating. We've reached out to Lyft, and so far no word back until now. Lyft
She had
has actually responded,
she
and
had
what you say?
no, go ahead, finish. I'm gonna let you finish and then I'm gonna
And it says a spokesperson for Lyft tells TMZ, "We understand how distressing this situation is for the rider involved, and we take reports like this seriously. Lyft is in contact with the rider, and we have permanently removed the driver from the platform." Lyft continued, "Using Lyft rides to transport or deliver unaccompanied goods is not permitted and violates our terms of service. In cases involving alleged misuse of the platform, Lyft has established processes to assist law enforcement, including helping them obtain relevant records and conducting internal investigations as appropriate."
so they need to ban her too because they banned the driver. They need to ban her too because she shouldn't have been using that. She violated terms and conditions too. So go ahead and get her off that app too. The fuck. Also, bitch, what you mean you can't write no goddamn checks?
It,
What's up with your account?
Ooh,
like
they
like I said,
what?
it gets weirder. Like, what do you mean you can't? You had issues paying with the check. Why?
And you trying to pay tax? You trying to pay past due pill past due bills for a dead sister?
What?
Baby, if you
What?
don't let
What?
them hoes go to collection,
Wait a minute.
probate court, the fuck, and you're paying with
The sisters
cash.
passed away.
Yeah, this is dead.
In
Then
So
who is
who?
November.
she sending? Who is she Uber?
I,
That's not how you pay
man,
bills. I'm confused. What is
listen.
happening?
This is the workings of a white woman here. You hear me? This is the workings of a white woman because
Why would you
only a white woman could do some shit like this, and
and be a
she not
victim?
be banned, and everybody trying to bend over backwards to appease her. Because bitch, what you mean? What do
Why
you
are you
mean
trying to
you
bend?
violated our terms and conditions? And now you want to press charges for a fucking grand larceny charge against our rider, our contracted rider. I mean our contracted driver who we don't even offer that services for. So technically, it wasn't even a ride. You know what I'm saying? That we shouldn't
This
even
is
be liable for.
crazy.
That's pretty much what Liv said in their statement. They said, "Baby, you on your own, girl."
But
That's pretty much
also,
what I
bitch,
heard.
block her too. The fuck? This man done lost his livelihood because he just happened to get you. And he was like, I'm about to be down for the cost. But I guarantee you, motherfucking to you. First of all, this economy, so get it how you live, Playboy. But karma is real. But also, I guarantee motherfucking to you, she said something about it being money. Because why would of all the things to take, unless he opened it, which I don't know. But it's
Well,
still,
you
you
could
should.
tell it was probably money. It's in paper towels.
Well,
It's
in
the
a
size
parcel.
of
So they
money.
she
Like
put
he
it in a
knew it
box.
was.
It was in
Oh,
a
she put it in a
box.
box.
Yep, it
Yeah,
was in a
but
parcel, but still wrapped in paper towels
He
in the
was
box.
like, I'm
I
gonna get this, whatever it is, I'm taking it.
right.
Whatever
Because
it
that
is.
we don't even offer this services. So bitch, why did you order this ride just for me? And then also too, why are you just to get in the ride, go over there, drop the shit off, and come back? No, bitch.
That's weird. So I feel like it's still drugs because I'm
Yeah,
sorry, you don't pay bills via Lyft service or
Or
Uber.
cash.
you don't pay bills, pass through bills via cash to some random person at a
Wrap your
different location,
paper
bitch.
down
And again, like I said, only a white woman can get away with some bullshit like this.
and
Please,
be a victim and be a
please,
victim
and
at the
be a
same
victim
time.
and grand larceny, head ass. Ban her
Now,
off that goddamn app too. Fuck
now I
her.
do know, like speaking from a customer, and this is not excusing Alana in any way, but like from a customer service, like, especially when I used to be at Verizon, any customers that did have like a pattern of having checks returned, we did
Mm-hmm.
inform them that they could not pay with a check any longer, and they
Anymore.
would have to have like go to the Verizon store and stuff to make
Correct.
a
Mm-hmm.
cash payment. So I
I absolutely understand the checking aspect, but the check ain't got shit to do with it. The inability to pay with a check ain't got nothing to do with it when you can take your ass to a 7-Eleven and get a motherfucking money order, baby. You can
yeah.
get yourself a
She could have,
certified
but why
motherfucking
are we
check.
trying to pay bills with a check in 2026? First of all, are
And
you
no,
paying
listen,
your dead sister's bill? Then
she first
why aren't you online? Why are you
listen.
trying to?
She's 50 years old, so she may be stuck in her motherfucking ways and really wanted to pay
Mm-hmm.
with a check. No shade, no tea on that. Okay, I'm gonna let you live your best life. But if you knew you had an issue with paying with a motherfucking check, a certified check from the bank cannot be spent by nobody except for the person it's addressed to. A fucking money order that is properly filled out cannot be cashed by nobody but the motherfucker who's supposed to get it. So what do you mean that you put $1,000 cash motherfucking money into a box wrapped in paper towel and trusted a Lyft driver who don't
That's
even
wild.
have that as a service to drop that shit off?
That's wild.
You cannot convince me. You cannot convince me.
She
That
is
is
offended, Alana. She is offended you got her birthday and being this damn dense.
What
How
you
dare
mean?
you?
We do not have the same birthday, bitch. That bitch don't exist. I don't know when her birthday is,
she
but it
said
don't
she on
exist
her
on mine.
own.
It don't exist on mine. The fuck?
Oh my God,
The
girl, why
drugs
would
that
you
she
do?
be doing gotta be Euphoria is the reason. Yeah, there's a reason why she on that goddamn show. Cause bitch, what?
Oh, and I learned I just remember now she plays Cassie's mom.
I don't even remember that character, and that's how long Euphoria has been irrelevant. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
sorry to that woman. Don't be a dummy. Stop being a menace to society.
I,
She not getting her money back.
yeah, that's wild. Because none of that makes sense. It's got to be drugs. Because what is happening?
Oh my God, honey. Well, first y'all didn't remember her. Not only did y'all not remember her, y'all are not buying her story. Y'all said the hell
Hell,
with this
fuck
shit.
no. Hell no. Hell, fuck no. No, bitch. I got beach in motherfucking the Midwest that I can motherfucking sell you. The best beach in the world. Okay, fuck out of here.
Well,
It's
I
the
was certainly,
audacity for me. The fuck.
and because of y'all theories, I'm actually gonna keep an eye on this story. I want to know what happens towards the end, and if
And
you
she
find out this
married.
is
Where's her husband? Where
oh,
is her husband? Where is her husband? Where is her husband? Come get your wife. The fuck? Are you not embarrassed? This is very embarrassing.
Well, she was probably paying off one of his debts. Allegedly, honey. We don't know. Because this
And
story,
blaming the dead sister. Oh, lie. And blaming the dead sister.
and,
Yo,
and
Jesus.
Beavis asked
on the dead sister, she gotta come back and haunt her ass. I'm
Beavis
sorry.
asked a really good question in the chat. Why are we paying dead people's bills? Like, yeah,
And
right?
this is
Because this
what I'm saying.
is
That's what I
secondary.
said. You let that
Mhm.
shit slide and go to probate. The fuck. Let the court figure it out if she got any answers, and if not, let that shit go to collections, baby. What are we doing here? Be fucking for real. Your sister is gone. Be fucking for real. Just say that you. Just be honest. Tell the truth. We not gonna jump you. Just say that you was getting. You was. Hey, look. You got a little addiction. You know what I'm saying? You needed a quick little lick. You was trying to be incognito. Because what do you mean? I need people to be fucking for real. In 2026, I need people to be fucking for real. Yes, completely.
and
Let's be honest.
And also, just for the record, I am still one of the people who will pay a bill with a check only because, right? Because we know that when you do a check payment, a lot of times it doesn't come out right away. So that gives me a little bit more time. Like if I don't have like all the money right away, if I'm waiting for a direct deposit or something, then maybe I'll write that check on a Friday and wait for it to be, taken out of my account by Monday. Yes, I do that, but not often. But I do that.
Shout out to Old Tech. But anyway, yeah. The husband, who is an American recording producer, composer, mixing engineer, and songwriter, need to come get his goddamn wife. Hurry up, come get her. He has 16 Grammy Awards. Come get your wife. Come get
Let
her.
me see who this is. Let me see if I recognize him. Alana Ubach husband. I didn't even know who she was
Thomas
married to.
Thomas Russo, however the fuck you say his last name. Come get her with your Latin Grammy having ass.
Work. Well, that's that on
And
that, honey.
he went to Northwestern.
And
We know you smart.
did
Come get
he?
her. Come get her. Hurry up. Come get her.
Well, I know I believe her background is Puerto Rican, but this story was
Puerto
very
Rican,
white woman-ish.
Puerto Rican, and Mexican, and she trying to get her Spanish citizenship, and you know how the Spanish get down. So, therefore, a white
What do you mean
woman.
she's trying to get her Mexican
No,
citizenship?
she's trying to get her Spanish citizenship because her paternal or one of her grandfathers is from Spain.
Oh,
Uh,
Spain.
But
Shout out
She's a
to the
white one.
Spaniard.
so white, a Caucasian with a spicy white.
Yeah. Well, speaking of white, honey, how about let's talk about Dr. Phil's son, girl. Why is New York City suing him? And y'all
And
see,
not the father.
and not the father. They're suing the son, honey.
But I mean, I feel like
Ooh. Now I had to do a custom share because Entertainment Weekly doesn't do thumbnails, but this is a link from Entertainment Weekly that says NYC files suit against Dr. Phil's son to block police reality shows release. So
police reality show.
a police reality show, yep. So
Wow.
Jordan McGraw, the son of TV personality Dr. Phil McGraw, has been sued by New York City over a pro-police reality show. According to the complaint filed on Wednesday in New York State Court and received by Entertainment Weekly, the younger McGraw reached a deal with Eric Adams, the city's former mayor, in April of 2025 to produce a reality series called Behind the Badge. The contract granted McGraw's production company, McGraw Media, exclusive access to film NYPD operations to highlight the department's extraordinary work. One of the contract's key provisions was guaranteeing the city both the ability to review rough cuts of episodes and the discretionary power to prohibit certain scenes and details from air. But the lawsuit alleges that McGraw and his company have disregarded that obligation, risking immediate and irreparable harm to the city, its employees, and the public at large. The city alleges breach of contract and trademark infringement and seeks a court order to block distribution of the series. The acrimony between the city and McGraw Media stems from an incident in December in which city officials say 4 episodes of the series were previewed to them. After they flagged certain content to be removed, McGraw Media ignored, pressing on towards distribution. The complaint claims that the contract between the city and McGraw Media granted the former party exclusive discretionary power to make such cuts. The provided reason why the city would request such cuts range from content that is deemed inaccurate or confidential to content that may compromise the safety of officers or private citizens to content that portrays the city or the NYPD in a negative light. Entertainment Weekly has reached out to representatives for the New York City's mayor's office, the NYPD, and Jordan McGraw for comment. The biggest issue raised came from one episode that the complaint alleges poses an imminent threat to officers' lives by not properly obscuring the names, faces, and identities of undercover and plainclothes officers. Other scenes divulge the identities of private citizens who did not consent to being filmed. A rough cut of another episode allegedly included footage of an officer inputting the security code to the back entrance of a police precinct. The complaint filed by the office of Adams' successor, Zoran Mondami, notes that McGraw Media is still seeking distribution for the series, and even if the sale is unsuccessful, the company could self-publish the footage at any time. Jordan McGraw, who's 39, is Dr. Phil's youngest son with wife Robin Jo Jameson. Jordan previously played in the rock band Stars in Stereo before launching a solo music career, collaborated with artists like the Jonas Brothers and Modern Family star Sarah Hyland. In 2020, he married reality star Morgan Stewart, with whom he now shares 2 children. Mm. So it sounds like, honey, they're trying to, I hear what they're saying. They're saying, they're concerned for officers' lives and stuff like that, but it sounds like y'all trying to hide some. Because it sounds like maybe, because maybe,
Mm.
what they say about the New York Police Department, baby, the biggest gang out there.
Well, I feel like anything that was under Mayor Adams is suspect, and it sounds like he's doing sloppy work. It don't sound like it's cover up to me. It sounds like you're not being the professional um, film or TV creator that you should be. Like, why is that showing the codes? Why are you showing innocent people's information? That's not cool. Like you're being sloppy. You're not doing the work. And anything under Adam should be null and void because
You gotta wake that up, girl. You're right. I didn't look at it from that perspective. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So I guess I'll follow this story as well, honey, to see how it comes out. Cause yeah,
look, Mondani said, I'm cleaning the house. Y'all fucking playing with me.
and really, I guess it just goes down to the contract. If the contract says that they're supposed to have discretionary, exclusive rights to cut scenes, and you don't give that to them, and you still ignore them, ignore the request with something that's already aired, and you still plan to distribute it, yeah, the contract says that's not allowed per y'all agreement.
And that's whack. Like, especially for the innocent people that their names are being told, or, like, that's putting other people in danger. And you being sloppy and messy. And Adam shouldn't even been okay with that, but he's a fucking ugh.
Girl, don't even get me started on her bald headed ass. Well, y'all, let's talk about some celebrities and drugs, honey. Celebrities getting arrested for drugs. Now, I know y'all don't know who this person is. I imagine y'all don't, because this is he is an Olympian. He's a snowboarder, and he's Canadian by the name of Ryan Wedding.
They just caught his ass.
Girl, they did indeed. And y'all see, I just shared here by TMZ. Ryan Wedding, Olympian turned alleged drug kingpin, arrested, girl. And they just caught his
Where
ass.
they
Oh, we
find
have.
his ass? He was on the run.
Mm-hmm. Well, Canadian Olympic snowboarder turned alleged international drug kingpin Ryan Wedding has been arrested after more than a year on the run. Wedding, wanted by the U.S. government, is in custody. He was arrested in Mexico late Thursday night, FBI Director Kash Patel said. He will be transported to the U.S. to face justice, he added. This is a huge day for a safer North America and the world, and a message to those that break our laws and harm our citizens will be brought to justice, Patel wrote on Twitter. Wedding is accused of ordering multiple murders, including the killing of a witness who was set to testify against him as well as operating a criminal enterprise where he allegedly shipped more than 130K pounds of cocaine a year. Wedding was charged in a federal indictment with conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute controlled substances, conspiracy to export cocaine, continuing criminal enterprise, and conspiracy to commit murder in connection with a continuing criminal enterprise and drug crime. The former star athlete was such a high priority for the FBI, he was added to their 10 most wanted list last March, and there was a $15 million bounty for his arrest. The FBI said Wedding, who stands 6'3" and weighs 240 pounds, went by a handful of aliases including El Jefe, Giant, Public Enemy, James Conrad King. One of Wedding's top alleged cohorts, Andrew Clark, was arrested in Mexico in 2024 and was handed over to the U.S. last year. Wedding competed in the 2002 Winter Olympics, finishing 24th in the men's parallel giant slalom. What is that? Slalom? I don't know what it is, child. A news conference was held on Friday, and Patel said Wedding's first court appearance is expected early next week. Mm-mm.
Well, why he thought Mexico? That ain't far enough. Why you only in Mexico?
He wanted to get caught, especially with his one of his associates getting caught in the same place. Well, not I guess I don't know where in Mexico they were caught, but baby, if one of my partners, if we both doing crime and one of my partners getting caught up in Mexico, the last place I will be is in Mexico. But then again, everybody don't think like me, so I'll be going over to Bali or something, child, with Russell Simmons. I don't know. And now Aoki, who we learned
Somewhere
yesterday, ain't coming back.
you had time to look up where you could go live with no extradition. That ain't Mexico. And
That's why I figured he wanted to
Cash
get caught.
Cash Patel is such a he's such a bitch. Ugh,
Oh,
ugh, ugh. I can't wait till them people get out of office, child. I cannot wait.
you and me both, child. Oof.
They act like this. Our real life is a reality TV show. I
Mhm.
just I cannot stand it. I cannot. Ugh.
Same here, honey. Well, I got 3 more stories left. And let's talk about some other celebrities and drugs, honey, getting caught up for drugs. There was an actor by the name of Rudy Youngblood, and I just shared this link from TMZ. Apocalypto actor Rudy Youngblood arrested on drug charge. So now I'm not familiar with this actor. I've looked him up in all of the stuff that he was in. I don't think I've seen anything he was in, but it
We didn't
says,
get a jump scare warning. That's crazy.
oh, well, I don't think he's a bad looking man. He just,
Wow, Auntie,
he
we're
just
not
needs a little
asking you. We're
moisturizer
not
and a little
asking you.
chapstick.
Do you see them sideburns? He looked like a serial killer. Please, ma'am.
Well, he does have serial killer sideburns. I agree with that.
And eyes, but you know what? Tell your story.
Well, Rudy Youngblood, best known for his role in Mel Gibson's Oscar-nominated film Apocalypto, was arrested Thursday in Texas on a substance charge, TMZ has learned. Officers picked him up on a warrant filed in Bell County on Wednesday for a drug charge. He's booked in the Henderson County Jail for possession of a controlled substance in an amount between 1 gram and 4 grams, a felony that could put him behind bars for up to 2 years, along with a fine of $10,000. City of Brownsboro Chief of Police Scott Minty tells TMZ he was initially pulled over for speeding, and when his license was checked, it showed he was wanted. He was cuffed and booked without incident. He remains in custody as of Friday morning. Youngblood has built himself quite a rap sheet. We told you in October 2025 he was cuffed for assaulting a family or household member by impeding their breathing or circulation. He was also arrested for disorderly intoxication in Miami back in 2017, but the charges were eventually dropped. And just a side note, I feel like we may have talked about, because that sounds very familiar with him assaulting a family member. I think we might have talked about that, but I can't confirm it at the moment. But anyway, in addition to his role as Jaguar Paul in 2006's Apocalypto, Rudy has appeared in projects including 2023's The Haunting of Hellhole Mine and 2021's Dandelion Season, among others. He was cast in the period drama La Matadora last year and has a handful of upcoming projects in the works as well. Hmm. Well, he was trying to get. They say between 1 and 4 grams, honey. What was it? Between one of a controlled substance. So probably cocaine. That cocaine. Oh, we have a comment in the chat telling me I should wash my eyeballs. Well, wow. Wow. Let me click on this link. I actually feel like we talked about this story before. Him.
Okay, and if we did, we forgot. Let's we apocalyptic actor, a movie we ain't never see, a drug addict, a menace to society. He got his 35 minutes of fame here on Auntie Dare's Daytime Tea. Can we move on, please?
Well, no, we cannot because there's actually an update that I
Oh,
did not see until now. So I take it back. It was not cocaine. It was not cocaine, bitch. It was meth.
okay, it sounds about right. He ain't smiling, so we can't see his teeth, but sure. That's the drug of choice of late for a lot of people.
I see. Yep, the update says Rudy Youngblood was arrested Thursday after officers says he was found to be in possession of meth during an arrest in October. This according to court documents obtained by TMZ. And we told you about the October incident. Cops stopped him at a boat stop in Bell County, Texas, and discovered there was a warrant out for his arrest, allegedly assaulting a member of his household. Officers say they found a baggie of what they suspected to be meth on him, along with a metal scale, straw, and a glass pipe. They sent the substance for testing, which they say confirmed it was meth and ultimately led to the issuance of the arrest warrant.
Child, he ain't gonna be an actor too much longer. He a meth head. Mm. This next time we see him, he gonna have spots in his face. Ooh, that's not
Mm-hmm.
good.
I don't plan on ever seeing him ever again. Auntie.
Well,
Auntie.
Oh gosh. Y'all, okay. Now this story I actually do remember us talking about, and I remember the date. We talked about this on July 10th of last year on my July 10th show. We talked about a model by the name of James King or Jamie King. She goes by Jamie King now. But if y'all remember briefly, we talked about her actually losing sole custody of her sons, but she just got engaged at that time. So we talked about that. Baby, how about now, honey? Fast forward to now, baby, that shit is about to be over with because he done filed for divorce. And y'all see where it says here, by way of TMZ, Jamie King's husband, Austin Sosa, files for divorce.
We
And
love
baby,
that
when I
for him.
oh 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 girl, because to get just long story short, honey, because she think that ass been cheating, honey. He think that ass he thinks she has been cheating. And let me share my screen because that way you can see the photos of who they're talking about. So, Jamie King's second husband, banker Austin Sosa, is withdrawing from their marriage because he just filed for divorce. Austin beelined into court Thursday and filed to divorce Jamie, according to online records. And the reason for the split is unclear, but the divorce filing comes just weeks after there were reports linking Jamie to another man, hotel owner Vikram Chatwal. For her part, Jamie reportedly denied she was seeing Vikram, insisting their hangouts in Los Angeles were all business. But that did not stop Austin from pulling the plug. And here's a photo of Vikram right here. Hmm.
I mean, sure.
Look, he own hotels, girl. Can we get a room in one of them hotels, Vikram? Anywho,
Listen, we love when people know their worth and say, "Fuck out
wake
of
it
here."
up. Well, it seems Jamie and Austin got married in a secret wedding. No one even knew they were hitched. Back in July, reports emerged that Jamie and Austin were engaged. No word on a date of marriage or date of separation because the divorce docs are not available yet. But you know TMZ is working on it. Jamie and Austin did not have any kids together, so no child custody or support issues to hash out there. It's the second divorce for Jamie. In September 2023, she finalized a nasty divorce from her first husband, Kyle Newman. And baby, when I say that divorce was it was nasty, honey. But the last time we talked about Jamie was her losing her custody of her kids, and she got her her engagement, and we pretty much all had the same sentiment of like, yeah, we love women in male dominated fields. Good for her. That's pretty much what the feeling was of the show. But and I was even mentioning how like it didn't seem right to me because she was actually living with his family at the time. She got really close to his family, and we learned that Austin has a Mormon background. So yeah, but
Oh, they took them kids. Ooh, yeah.
mm-hmm,
Well,
yeah.
and white women news. Oh, good for her. No, no, good for her. Well, congratulations. Oh, my condolences. I'll pray for you. I don't know. I don't know how to even where we go from here.
Well, our last story of the day, y'all, I got a treat for y'all. So, have y'all seen all of the baby? When I tell you those memes and those posts about Victoria Beckham and her son's wedding have been cracking me up. They've been cracking me up for a few days now. Because,
This,
like,
this is our treat.
yes, it is. The
Oh
reason that it's
wow.
the treat because there was reports about what happened at the wedding and stuff like that, but
Mm-hmm.
we actually have someone who was there, honey. DJ Fat Tony, bitch. So DJ Fat
DJ.
Tony was actually there, and he talks about what happened.
Do it. Does he have a neck?
He does indeed, and he's actually skinny, so I don't understand why his name is DJ Fat Tony. Well, maybe he was formerly fat. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this DJ, but apparently he's very
DJ Fat Tony. This
yeah,
sounds like
he's apparently
appropriation of
very
black
famous across the
culture.
pond. I'm not
He's
familiar,
from,
so
you say he's what?
apparently he's very up there, very famous DJ across the pond. I'm not familiar, but if you are in that
Mm,
area, I'm sure you know who he is.
I
But
mean, I've never heard of him.
well, baby, he was nice enough to give us the tea about that wedding, honey. Behind it, like again, the memes have been cracking me up. But it's about a minute and a half long of this video where he talks about what happened, and he kind of debunks some things that have been said. So, give me one second.
Why?
Let me share my screen.
Why everybody look disheveled in these pictures?
Well,
Because I
I heard
know.
that Brooklyn might have been. He's just being a nepo baby. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see
That's
what.
and pretty much that's kind of the energy I'm getting from Fat Tony's statement. But let's see you what y'all have to say.
I'm probably not gonna have much to
Yeah, I
say.
was the DJ at the wedding. It wasn't a one-day wedding; it was a three-day wedding. I did the
3 days.
welcome party, then I did the wedding, and then I did a brunch on the Sunday, which was the most awkward part of it all because everything
It
that had
wasn't a
gone
3 day
on the actual
wedding.
wedding
It was a
night
three
was
day.
disgusting.
We can hear
I'm
you.
not allowed to say slut dropping, but I'm going to say it. There was no slut dropping. There was no black cat PVC cat suits. There was no Spice Girl action. Mark Anthony was performing on stage. He then called Brooklyn onto stage. Brooklyn went onto the stage where the next minute it was everyone was expecting it to be Nicola to go up and do the first dance, and then Mark Anthony asks the most beautifulest woman in the room to come to the stage, and then he says Victoria. Come to the stage. So Victoria's by the stage. She goes onto the stage. And of course, at that point, Brooklyn's like suddenly, literally devastated because he thought he was going to do his first dance with his wife. Then Nicola leaves the room crying her eyes out. Brooklyn's stuck there on stage. And then they do this dance. And Mark Anthony's like, go, put your hands on your mother's hips. And it was a Latin, it's a Latin thing. And the whole situation was really awkward for everyone in the room.
So
I have comments.
Mark Anthony, you made the confusion. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go ahead, Libra Queen. Share your comment.
Okay, so first of all, his whole like mouth situation is really bothering me because I think he got false teeth, but that's neither here nor there. Um, I need Brooklyn to grow a fucking backbone because if you were uncomfortable or if there was an era you didn't like the fact that Mark Anthony called up your mama instead of your wife, you could have clearly cleared that up. Be a fucking man. You are somebody's husband. Get the fuck up. What do you mean you gonna let your brand new wife, walk out of the room crying and you just gonna sit there and just pretend and keep up a facade, baby? But you out here now dragging your parents and whoever or whatever online because you thinking they over exceeding fucking boundaries, sir. You weren't acting like that in person. Be motherfucking for real. Also, he said it was a 3-day wedding. No, it was a 3-day matrimonial event because the wedding was only 1 day. You can't have a 3-day wedding. But okay, sir, because what he described was definitely 3 different events that was not all a wedding. And also, I really would like to be kept out of the group chat. I'm over it. Y'all got problems. Y'all got white people. We got wealthy white people problems. Meanwhile, people can't fucking get food out the grocery store. Let's hang it out flat screen immediately. Take us out the group chat. Thanks.
And unfortunately, girl, I don't think they're gonna say this is probably like the hottest thing that has come out of the UK, like since Meghan and Harry, hun. Like they really, I've noticed like it's a lot of
They
stories
want to
about
be so
Brooklyn.
relevant for nothing. God.
Mm-hmm. They know a lot of stuff. Like when I be searching for my tea, it'd be a lot of news about. So I just kind of filter out, what's the most interesting. I thought this was the most interesting because I like that. He was actually there at. I don't know if was he at all 3 events. It sounds like.
Yeah,
Sound
that's
like he
what he
was at all
said.
Sounds
3
like he's
The
a
events.
3-day
DJ.
wedding, it was a 3-day matrimonial events,
Mm-hmm.
not 3-day wedding. Ugh. But yeah, sure, fine. Fat Tony, you
Yeah.
got it, dog.
I think that it's starting to come to the light that
He a loser.
yeah, Brooklyn is more a nepo baby having a tantrum.
And that's
Because what do
probably
you
why.
mean? Stand the fuck up, grow a fucking backbone, bitch.
And that's probably why really the dad and Victoria and David really haven't commented too much. They probably used to this kind of behavior from him. So he
Listen,
was
David
like,
said,
girl.
"Bitch, I'm sorry, I got a bitch made ass one. I ain't finna say nothing because
Ooh.
if I say
Because
something, he
they
ain't
have
gonna.
3 children, don't they? They have 3 boys, right?
Yeah, and sorry that he got a bitch made one. Damn.
Oh.
I mean, that's the gamble you take when you start having children. You never
Ooh,
know.
Lord. Whew. Anyways, that was supposed to be the treat, and I'm unsatisfied. Can I return?
Well, I do apologize. I would say you should be used to it as a straight woman, but that would be me.
I don't have those problems. Thank the Lord. Amen. Glory, hallelujah. Okay. Glory, I am not one in. I'm not one in those numbers. Amen.
I
Hallelujah.
know that's right. Well, y'all, that was all the tea that I had for us today. So before we head out and before I wish y'all a fabulous weekend, did any of you have any tea that you
Yes,
want
I
to share?
do. I have
Yeah.
better
Oh,
tea and better desserts.
let's
Hmm.
go. Let's go.
I mean, wait, Moon, did you have something first? I'm gonna let you go.
No, ma'am. No, I don't have anything today.
Okay. Anyway, so we have to first acknowledge the fact that what was I gonna say that Naomi Osaka really gave it to that girl. I don't even know how to pronounce her name at the little tennis event, and she was serving down in her jellyfish inspired outfit and fuck them white girls who be mad that black women be winning. So yeah, she is inspo. Yes. Also, um apparently the Isley brothers will be receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I am so proud because, like, as the Isley brothers fan, like, yes, they deserve. And finally, it is our girl Mariska Hargitay's birthday today, so let's wake it up for her and say happy birthday to her because that's our girl. That's our girl. That's our girl.
Happy birthday, Captain Benson.
Period. But yeah, that's all the tea that I have.
Fire that white girl. Fire Amanda.
Hello, wake it up. But yeah, that's all the tea that I have.
Yes, thank you for that. So congratulations to Naomi Osaka. Um, let's see who else you said. The Isley Brothers. Congrats. I'm actually a huge fan of the Isley Brothers as well. And Ronald's wife, Candy. I'm a huge fan of hers because y'all remember her. She and her sister were that group JS. Taste my ice cream. I know y'all remember that, baby. And when I tell you that was an
Yes,
album
I
for you,
remember.
baby, they had an album, and I really hate that what Ice Cream did for them because that really wasn't a serious ass song like that. But they had a really serious ass album that was baby the blending, the harmonies, them girls sang down. But the problem with that is it was very R. Kelly influenced. Like R. Kelly was a big part of that
Well,
album.
yeah. R.
Hmm.
Kelly was a part of that time. Yeah. Matter of fact, that was a time when he was working with Ronald Isley a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I
So
remember
yeah,
it. I remember
so
because
him
it
and
was after his divorce with Angela Winbush, whose pipes are still pristine. Go ahead.
okay, and now he with another single, honey, Miss Candy Johnson Isley. Oh, go
Also,
ahead,
too,
Liquid Queen.
also too, I forgot this. I forgot I sent this, but I sent you a screenshot of apparently a story about Mystical. I didn't even know Mystical was arrested, but apparently he's being denied bail.
Good,
Um, so yeah, there's that also.
good.
Um,
I'm so happy to hear it. Yeah, we've actually talked about Mystical
Rapist.
a bit. There might have been like on a day where you weren't here, but yeah, he needs to. They need to lock his ass up and melt the key, honey. He does not need to be
Melted.
around another woman ever. Mm-mm.
period.
He's very violent towards women.
I do want to touch on the Naomi Osaka. Boy, when I tell you the black tennis women be having these white women verklempt, they just be so appalled that they got their ass whipped the way they did, and they've been acting out since last year. I need them to get a fucking grip.
Baby, the way that I wouldn't apologize to that bitch, and she Osaka is better than me because the way that I would not have apologized, bitch, you're mad because I'm boosting my self esteem because I'm motivating my motherfucking self between these
They
goddamn.
all do that.
Oh,
What she's talking about makes no sense whatsoever. Like, girl, what? That's,
but
I
her
mean,
initial.
they, huh?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, if you've ever watched tennis, male and females, they all do that. Like, for her to act like it was such a big problem was very weird, very coded, very, yeah, a lot of these women have been very racist to black women here recently. More so, more than when Venus and Serena was coming up. Like, they have really gotten out of control and disrespectful. I don't know. I don't like that.
If I was Osaka, I wouldn't apologize about shit. I said what the fuck I said, bitch. If
Well,
you're mad, they
she is
mad.
not Naomi is definitely not a confrontational person. She's very meek and very mild. You know, so
And she's a new mom, so
what
Her
I
baby's
mean
like old.
that ain't
She's not a new
that
mom
the
anymore.
baby like what 1 or 2, ain't it? The baby
Like
she
three,
had with
4. Her
oh
baby,
shit.
yeah, her baby's old.
Then never mind.
what
Let me be.
what
This is why I need to stay out of
maybe it
sports
ain't.
ball business.
When did she have her kid? Maybe it's a toddler. Maybe yeah, it's a toddler.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
I think
pre-K.
I remember like a couple of years ago because I want to say I
It
was
was.
at Microsoft at the time
It
when the baby
was.
was
It's
born.
not that long. It's a toddler.
Oh, so we have some tea in the chat. It says, Riz Ahmed wants to be James Bond and playfully walks out of interview over Jacob Elordi 007 rumors. I don't
Wait,
mind who
what?
plays Bond as long as it's me. Mm.
Wait, what are we talking to? Who?
Riz Ahmed
Oh,
wants to be the new James Bond.
who's Riz
I don't
Ahmed?
know
I don't
who.
even know
I
who that
don't know who
is.
that
Let me
is.
see. Let's Google him. Oh, he's cute.
They
Oh,
was
he's a
dropping.
British actor. Let me
Oh, let me Google as well. They was talking about Wonderful Man,
2023.
Wonderful Male. Oh yeah,
Wonder
three,
Man.
almost 3. They was talking about that and how it's. Oh no, we don't want him as James Bond. Um,
I was gonna say I'm not
let
impressed
that
by
man
him
be a
either.
traditional British man. Okay, stop
Oh,
trying to. Okay, let that man be a traditional British man. Okay, no shade, all tea. Okay. Um,
Um, okay, so two things. Naomi's baby will be 3 this year in
okay.
July. So
he a
definitely
cancer. He a
toddler.
cancer baby.
I
He's
don't know exactly. I didn't see the date. It just said July. Um, I didn't see a specific date behind that. Um, so it could be a Leo too. Also, she is just definitely not the like a she's not a confrontational person. But yeah,
She was so
these
mellow. She was like, "Bro, I'm gonna be trending on Twitter." And bitch, you're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Yes.
and it's just definitely crazy that this has become a thing with these women. So
And they need to start getting their ass cussed out. They need to be to me to come over there because I'll do it, bitch.
Ooh.
Because you can't stop me. What you gonna do?
because uh
You need a heckler? Because I got you.
what you call it now? I can't think of her name. The young, oh God, why is her name
Coco,
eluding me? Yeah, Coco had one, and then also I
Taylor,
can't. Yes, Taylor. Thank you, girl. I hate names. Oh gosh, child. So Taylor, Coco, and now Naomi. They've all had issues with their white opponents doing something, some real fuckery.
and I'll get over there and whoop their ass. What's up?
Oh, and we have another piece of tea in the chat that says Muppet Show revival trailer. Kermit, Miss Piggy return for 50th anniversary special with Maya Rudolph and Sabrina Carpenter. Nice.
Oh
I love
wow.
that they still keeping that going. I love it.
Oh, that's so cute. Mm.
Now,
But
I
also,
don't like how Kermit tried Miss Piggy a few years back with that wide face girl, honey. He tried it.
ooh, Lord.
What
Also,
wide faced girl?
Some wide face girl that was supposed to be his new girlfriend at the time when him and Miss Piggy was separated. Let me see if I can find her. Let me see. Kermit.
I really, I really would like to go back to the Riz Ahmed thing, and all shade, he is not fine enough to play James Bond. You looking for a selfie?
No, he looks like a small white guy. Like I'm not impressed at all.
First of all, you can't do it, sir. I'm sorry. Let it be one of their own, their traditional bloodline own, okay? And let them they let them offer up their finest with the strongest draw line, okay? With the fullest hairline, okay?
Mhm.
Because, sir, you are not giving it. You
There's
look
no
meek
reason
and
for
mild.
James Bond to be anything other than white and British. Like honestly, just let it go. And as soon as
And
they cast somebody who's not white or British, it's going to be a whole uproar. Leader should do something else, and create a new shaft or something. Shit.
Well,
also, too,
isn't
not
he
even.
white and British? I thought he was white and British.
No, he's
Not Riz
Indian.
Ahmed, no.
No, he's
Oh,
Indian. That's why I
oh,
say, like, if you look
okay.
at his picture, he look meek and mild. Sir, relax. Find you another
First of
position.
all, look, if the India wants to give up they one of their people for tribute, fine. But we not putting Idris in there no more. No,
Well, I mean, that wasn't gonna happen no way, and we as the collective blacks, as in
we
all the
don't want
diaspora,
him. I
we don't
don't
want
want
him.
him.
But
I
Mm-mm.
don't
also,
want him
too,
to be
we don't want him
in
to
that
be a we don't want him to
abused.
be a Bond. We also don't want we want don't want the backlash of him being the Bond. But also we are thoroughly on board with it being a white British man with a strong jawline with a full hairline. The
Or
controversy
Scottish.
of him of the other Bond being blonde was the biggest thing that they should have to worry about hair color, I think. But outside of that, it need to be a white man with a strong jawline and a full hairline, and do what you want with that. Okay.
Wasn't not what was his name? Only Sidney Poitier's name is popping up in my head, but what is his name? He was one of the older Bonds, and he was Scottish, wasn't he?
Oh,
You
Sean
got
Connery.
Sean
Sean
Connery.
Con. Yes, exactly.
I think,
UK
I
black.
think he's from Austria, I think.
Was he Austrian?
I believe so. Let me
Sean Connery, I think is Scottish. Connery.
I thought he was.
I don't know. I think he's British. He said, "What was
I
born?
want to
Oh,
say
he's
he's
Scottish.
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 Yeah, I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
I'm
what
My
I
almost
mistake.
thought. He
certain.
had a Scottish accent. Yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
bad. I read somewhere he was Austrian, and apparently them people don't lie.
Ooh.
They lied.
Oh, this is why I
But
say baby Denise. Go to hell, girl.
Yeah, that's the new. That's her, Janice, honey. That was Kermit's new girlfriend. I was like,
who
Kermit,
is
get
this
me safe.
funny looking woman?
Exact with her wide face, girl. Don't nobody hugged up all over Kermit, and Kermit just sitting there smiling. Get out my face,
She
Kermit.
ain't even, she looks
Oh,
spoiled. What
have
color tint is she? This is weird.
She. You know who that is? Ice Spice. Um, Happy. I don't know about the Ukrainian president, but if they want to go with him, sure, fine. Because the Cheeto person will absolutely be upset. Absolutely. And that might be the kicker. You know what I'm saying? That might be the thing that sends him, you know what I'm saying? Down to send him a packet, okay? Okay.
That's so she says we have a comment. I'm a Jacob Elordi fan from that Kissing Booth movie. See, I don't know him from anything other than Euphoria. I didn't see anything else with him in it.
Jacob Ahua?
Jacob Elordi, I'm the one who played Nate in Euphoria.
I don't even remember that either.
You remember Nate Hunt who with a
yeah.
ball?
He could do it. He could do it. Let him do it. He could do it.
Mm-hmm.
They want him real young, or because he 28 and he could be around for a while. But Riz, sorry, sir. Let find you a different line. You want to be a spy, get you a, you know what I'm saying, a little avenue. Okay, this not for you.
Lord have mercy.
We have a comment.
But also Jacob is not British, but they cousins. He's Australian and he's 6'5". Please, sir, lock it in.
Oh, I know it's little. Allegedly.
Oh yes, and the hairline, absolutely. The hairline, the jaw. He got the facial structure and the hairline. He could do it. I
Can we
believe
pull
him.
up a picture of who we talking about?
Sure. Oh, let me Jacob Elordi.
But he absolutely will need facial hair because Jesus.
I think didn't he just play Elvis? I didn't see the movie.
Oh no, I wasn't watching that shit.
No,
So.
he wasn't the guy that. Well, shit. Let me not lie.
I think in that Priscilla movie, I think he was the one who played when they did the movie about Priscilla
Priscilla.
Presley.
I
I think
wasn't
he
watching nothing
played
like that. Kissing Booth.
Elvis.
Kissing Booth. Kissing Booth. He was in Kissing Booth. What is a Kissing Booth?
I saw that. It's a little rom-com type thing. It's nothing. Um, eh, I'm not impressed, but okay, sure.
I mean, he's better. He's a better choice than Riz Ahmed. Riz Ahmed looks
I didn't
meek and
even
mild.
really look. Yeah. Well,
Show his picture, Auntie. He looked meek and mild.
Okay. Riz Ahmed.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah. Looking meek and mild.
He's not giving Vaughn.
And yes, Jacob Elordi did indeed play Elvis in the film Priscilla.
Oh, well, I was never gonna watch that. So
Neither
congratulations to him.
Yeah, he's not.
And
giving
also,
Vaughn.
Ahmed, and when I say Mickey Mouse, Ahmed is 5'8". He probably ain't nothing but 145 max, 155 pounds, sir.
Boy, if you don't take your little short ass to a corner and sip on your juice bar, 5'8", and you want to play Bond, boy,
I need him to be fucking. And he's 43 years old, sir. I need you to get up and be fucking for real. Go be a
He
father.
definitely looks good
Are we
for
still
his
recording?
age, but
yep.
yeah.
My bad. He would look like a depressed.
Real look like a depressed Bond. Wow.
Correct. He don't look like a Bond at all, but he do look depressed. Sorry. No, sorry.
Wrap this up. We over time.
Because I feel her though. I feel her.
And the gag is, I'm actually not even a big fan of any James Bond's movie. I don't care about neither one of them.
But again, let them British people have their thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to do that. Hey, DEI. There we go. Damn, I could. Oh Lord, we don't need it. Let them have their thing.
The only thing I do like about a Bond movie is the villain name, Octopussy. I think that's a good name for a villain, honey.
Wrap it up.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
She said, put it in a bag. Get you a doggy bag. It's time to go.
Well, y'all, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. We will be back on Monday for another live show at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you can make it. Until then, have a fabulous weekend and don't forget to subscribe to a bitch.
So you can get a warm hug.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.